Hi guys, this is Erica here with the Strength of Tarot. So I haven't really been super like paying attention, but I got a lot of comments. I've been reading your guys' comments on my Watts family homicide video, and the Chris Watts video. And so I'm just here to kind of get clarity about my reading, to kind of explain to you guys who I was channeling the most. And I just also want to go over with people who are like critics about this. You know, you guys, my gift, it's so much easier for me to connect to people that I've actually talked to. I've actually, and I channel, I channel people's energy. I can go back and past and look and feel what people were feeling, sometimes even thinking. Sometimes I do get visions. I don't get visions as much as I do get emotions and feeling. And sometimes it's really hard to kind of like, if you weren't in the moment and you don't really know the people and you haven't really met them, it's almost like putting yourself in the middle of someone's situation, and it's like a puzzle of trying to figure out what the spirits are saying, who you're connecting with, and sometimes I'm pretty good at knowing who. Okay, like I'm not perfect, I'm just an empath who tries, so especially when it's coming, like, this is significant to me because this was the first case that I decided to start doing this on my channel. So I get that a lot of people have a lot of feelings and a lot of people have their suspicions and people don't believe. I have no reason to lie about what I was feeling in my reading and what I was going through. And so therefore I don't know, like, I was only doing this reading and I'm only doing, looking into crime and looking into these unsolved mysteries and to give people clarity, and not only for everyone else but for myself, because this was something that did break my heart. This was something that I felt also was tragic, like, not just because of the media, not just because, just the fact that this man killed his children and his pregnant wife. And I know that this stuff happens, all the time. And, so it's not as if I was trying to, be drama. I've had a lot of rude comments. I've had a lot of backlash. I've had a lot of positive comments. But I just want to explain to you guys. So I did very clearly remember that I said that Bella was coming through very strongly. I connected with Bella. You guys, I want to say that usually with some spirits, and I always think I try to say this, but I will say this again, some spirits feel more comfortable to connect with some spirits connect more with certain, energies, and Bella really did connect with mine. Reasons I'm not sure. I can't really give you guys those answers of why she really came through stronger than Shanann. She came through stronger than... I didn't really even get Cece, you guys. The little bit I did get from Cece was very little bit, but I don't feel like Cece really was old enough or really like knew. I really think Cece was sleeping, you guys. So I don't think she really knew, Not to say she doesn't know now, obviously, but at the time I did that reading, and what I was picking up on was mostly Bella. And the reason Bella came through, I think, is because before I ever even... Shut that door. Yeah, okay, shut that door. Before I even did that reading, I wanted to get clarity. I wanted to know what happened. And believe it or not, and from what I'm hearing, is Bella saw what happened. Bella knew what her dad did to her mom. I looked back at the reading, and the way I worded stuff, because I mean, like I said, it's like a puzzle of trying to figure out what they're trying to say, what they're trying to get me to understand, to bring clarity to people. It's not always perfect, but sometimes I do put it together pretty well. But the clearest thing to me, and I know you guys know, and I know a lot of people have commented positively, and thank you guys for realizing, you know, I never said 100% sure, like, oh yes, this is the truth of what happened here, and what I'm reporting to you is just set in stone. And, you know, I'm not God, I'm a human just like you guys. You know, yes, I'm gifted, but at the same time, I'm not God. So I can't just be 100% perfect, or, you know, it's no way I'm going to be always 100% accurate. But if I'm not, I will go back and address what I said wrong and what I did wrong. So I will explain why I didn't pick it up very clearly. So I was hearing that she saw what, like, the way I was picking it up is not only was she terrified, but she was trying to tell me that she saw everything, that she knew everything. And I didn't really understand what she was saying, because sometimes I would repeat exactly what she would say, and it would very much throw me off. And I think just the overwhelming of emotion that I was feeling, and the hurt I was feeling, like, sometimes for me it gets a little scary, because it's like, you're literally, when you're channeling spirits, you're literally, and you're asking them questions, and you're trying to figure out, you know, exactly what happened in those last moments of their lives. You're channeling them, and it's not the funnest energy to be in, because most of them are terrified. Most of them are hurting, terrified, lost, confused. So it's a lot of energy that you're taking on, and you have to just basically dissect it and put it all together into the story, and trying to get a clear picture here, you know, of what these, you know, angels, these babies went through. And that was what I was trying to do. And was I perfect? Was I 100% correct? No. And I never said that. And maybe I should have put a disclaimer so people did not think like, oh yes, you know, like, no. Go, okay. It's in the living room. So, sorry guys. I know someone was like, oh, well, that wasn't the discovery. That was, first of all, like, can we back up a second, you guys? Because I think before I even, like, really got into the video, I said I had been watching, but not watching news coverage. I hadn't seen a lot of this case, okay? I hadn't been, like, researching it. I was aware of it, but I'm a very busy person. I don't have time to, like, watch news, and I don't even like watching news, okay? I don't like reading certain stuff. I don't like, because that makes me channel things, or it gives me nightmares. So therefore, I don't know what that discovery said. I don't know what, you know, really happened here. But from what I was feeling was that there was a little girl terrified, and she came through to me, and she wanted to give everyone as much clarity, whether that was through my channel or through other channels. And I don't even feel like she ever got the chance to get that out to other channels or anyone, because she's no longer here. And I'm not saying that other people haven't channeled her, but I don't feel like she had gotten that out. I think more people were focused on channeling Shanann, which is totally fine. But, you know, Bella did see a lot more than she needed to see. And it scared her. And yes, she died terrified. And being in those moments, being in that energy, and I'm getting the chills again. So, you know, it's so heartbreaking. Like, I am heartbroken that that is exactly what I was feeling. Those last moments of that baby's life is exactly what I was feeling, and it's just so overwhelming, and it blows my mind, and I can't even explain to you guys, because it's like, for a child to feel what that little girl was feeling is just like something a little girl, no child should ever have to feel that terrified. No child should ever have to feel that hurt. She really misses her family. You know, she really misses her family. And so, with that being said, you guys, I can't give you guys all the answers, but I try my best. And I would never, like, try to lie or just say something just to, like, get views. Because if you look at my subscriber count, I'm not even sure about that. Like, this for me is, oh, God. Okay, hold on, guys. This for me, and see, this is why, like, even Bella is her energy is very strong for me. And she keeps emphasizing about the choking. So, the strangling of seeing her mom, and that's what really, yeah. So, it makes sense to me now. When I looked at the video, that part of the video, I was like, holy crap. Now certain things make sense that I really couldn't put together. And that's because really a lot of it, I did not know the case, okay? And I really did try to put it together the best I could for you guys. So, I do apologize if it wasn't like 100% perfect. But like I said, you know, I hope you guys get clarity from the interviews. And I hope you guys get answers. And I honestly feel at peace, you know, but the heartbreak of just knowing what she went through is just so traumatizing. And there's a reason we all around this, you know, a lot of us, like, we're mothers, females, women, you know, we feel this a lot more, I do believe, because, you know, that's a baby, you know, and regardless of Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger and all the other unnecessary details of this, you know, case, there was a baby who was terrified. There were 2 little girls who were murdered, and they didn't even do anything wrong. They didn't even do anything. So I don't even think, and like I said before, I don't think Chris Watts, I don't think Chris Watts will tell 100% the truth. I don't care. There's something off with his story. I don't want to, like, you know, allegedly, that's what I guess I should say. Allegedly, he told Shanann the truth. I don't know, the way I'm feeling, what my cards told me is that's probably not true. I channeled Shanann. I don't believe that's true. I think she wanted to leave him, you guys. It was about to leave him, but not because of an affair. Just because of the way he treated her. Just because of, you know, he was playing games with her. So then he said he didn't want the baby. So that was a huge impact. I don't think, and I mean, Nicole could have, yes, made it worse, obviously, but I really don't feel like that's what it was. And I don't think Chris had any good reason. I don't think there's a good explanation for why he decided to do this to his wife and his 2 daughters and his unborn child. So at the end of the day, I don't really want to hear what he says. I don't know about you guys. I'm not watching it because it's just bullshit. It's an excuse. So you felt it was okay because she said she wanted a divorce. So you were never going to let her walk away, which goes back to the narcissist he is. Okay? The liar he is. So I just hope that, that's why I said, and then I remember saying, it's going to make some people angry because that's anger. The anger is that he actually thinks that's a good enough excuse for what he did. Like, if that's his story, he thinks that's a good enough excuse. Because she said he was not going to see their kids ever again. And first of all, let's just be logical. Let's think about this. If you are biologically the parent and you are married, do you think a judge is going to keep your kid? It's just stupid. So, with that being said, I love you guys, and I hope you guys all get your clarity. Thank you for supporting my channel. To all the people who subscribed, all the people who believed in me and could truly see that I am genuine, and I did try to use my gift for this the best I could. So I thank all the supporters, all the haters. I do thank you too, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't know how to correct myself or how to say, how to probably give this information out. The more I know, the more I know how to deliver these, these messages, okay? To where people don't feel offended or whatnot. But at the end of the day, we all don't know the truth. And that's what I will always say. We all really don't know. So I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm going to finish up my general readings for the signs. And I'm sorry. This is so sad. I'm literally heartbroken that I realized, I got to put it all together when I looked at people's comments, and it just came to me. It hit me pretty hard. So that's why I had to do this video. I almost did it, and I couldn't go on earlier. I actually did my makeup because I cried. I actually broke down and cried just because it's so sad for me, But I was like, I'm not going to go on here and cry in front of you guys, because at the end of the day, you guys, their soul is at peace. Justice was done here, okay? Justice was really done here at the, and yes, Nicole's not a good person. Yes, we all know those stupid details that don't matter. But at the end of the day, those girls and Shanann and that baby unborn son got justice. And I appreciate Bella Watts. I do want to say thank you for her coming through, and really trying to give us answers for my channel. I really am shocked and so happy that she connected with me. So I feel blessed, even though it's not a good situation. All right, you guys, I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Am I doing Aries? Yes, Crystal.